What's up, Whiskey? What's up, everyone? I'm over here, of course, in Defiance, right? Corrupt Defiance, Ohio. I'm just gonna do a quick one on this one. I got a video I'm gonna work on in a few minutes. I'm gonna talk about this pregnant woman that was killed by police in Columbus, Ohio. That'd be my next video after this one. And then within the next day or two, we'll be making another visit to the Defiance County Sheriff's Department. They still, a little update. Today's Tuesday now, and they didn't, what is it, the 4th? I still don't have none of my stuff that they stole from me. It's all on video. They prevented me from having my stuff. And to this day, nothing's been returned, my clothes or nothing. Anyway, so I'll just give you a little. Right now, I'm over here on the south side of Defiance. And this right here is the baseball diamond. Right there's the water. Up there is the water treatment plant. The trees are blocking it right now, but whatever. And then the baseball diamond back over here is Defiance Metal Products. And then right here is Kingsbury Park. And over here at Kingsbury Park, you can't see, you see through this fence, right, a little bit. But I'll try to get some footage over there. We'll walk. Anyways, hold on. Now this right here is the Auglaize River, and which connects right here. Then across here is this little area that's made to look like the when you see it from above, they designed it just like the Masonic symbol, and such as this park over here too, this baseball diamond. If you check it out, the only thing on the south side that matters to them is this baseball diamond, and they keep real nice care of it. And it's if you get the aerial view, they designed it like the Mason symbol. The rest of this area, they care about the park. The rest of it, they don't. In fact, they purposely flooded these people out to get rid of their houses. And I know that because my family was one of them. And anyways, so back over here, this is the Auglaize River. Then you have their Masonic symbol. That's where the library is. And that section of land divides between the two rivers, and on the other side of that is the Maumee River, and those come together right here, and it becomes the Maumee River, and all this polluted water, polluted from Auglaize, polluted from the Maumee, goes all the way into Lake Erie and pollutes the hell out of Lake Erie. And you can do your own research on that and see how many times Lake Erie is. Anyways, not the point. And then across from there is Pontiac Park on the end. Now our public servants of this area are trying to build a walking bridge from this park, Kingsbury Park, over to the library, and then to there, and then over to Pontiac Park. And that's how much they want to waste the money on that. I mean, it'd be nice, but for people walking and stuff. But it's, you know, do we need to waste that kind of money just on these people's views? They're destroying this town to make it what they want, what the select few want. And you got to realize that all the city council, the mayor, and all these people are all real estate investors, and they're a group that goes in together and invests in real estate. And they use tax money and everything else to make their ventures. And a lot of people don't realize it. I know this for a fact because I heard the conversations where I used to work at between these people. And I am not lying to you. This is what's going on. We'll find more stuff to prove that later. Point is, and if you go way over, so we're talking about corruption and defiance. Let's explain a little bit of that here. Over here, where you got Pontiac Park over here, right? And up there are the fancy houses. And you can't hardly see them through the trees or stuff, but there's a bunch of fancy rich houses through there, right? And then on not too far down, you got the golf course, fancy golf course, where the, you know, whatever. And all this section through here is, you know, well-to-do, wealthy people, right? And that's all on East High and down through there. And then it's a little less on West High, so that's a little bit of a divide, right? But anyway, so you got the rich section there, a richer section anyways, and then over through here is the business section, and then back in there is a little more higher end people making more money or whatever. But then over here on the south side, right here where I'm at, this is the poor section. South side, or am I on the, I'm not on the south side, I'm sorry. Am I? Yeah, east side. This is the east side, I'm sorry. Forget about that. This is the east side, considered east side of Defiance. East side is the poor section mostly. And how you know that is you go over here across there, and during nice seasons they'll trim up the trees and they'll take care of all of that on some of these sections. But you come over here and they will not. They'll leave, you know, except here at the park. Everything else, all the people's houses are being run down. And during the winter time, you won't find no snowplows down any of these roads getting these people out. But over here and here, you will find snowplows all year, you know, all winter long, making sure them people are good. The poor people, they don't care about. That's the corruption here in Defiance. You know, that's what we're dealing with, and that's just some of it. That's how our Defiance officials run this place. And you want some names, I can give you, I'll post up a list of all the city council people, the mayor and all that. So you got Mayor Mike McCann, whatever. As I said in my last video, I'm probably gonna run for mayor. We're gonna run against him. We're gonna get his crooked ass the hell out of there. We're getting Mike McCann the hell out of Defiance, out of mayor. Okay, we're getting rid of these people. We're gonna get the sheriff out of there. We'll find somebody to run for sheriff, and we'll get somebody else in there. We're gonna get all these elected officials out of here. If we don't, anyone in Defiance needs to stick with me on this. If we don't, we're all screwed, and it's only gonna get worse. You know, I'll give you like Mayor McCann. You got Steve Waxler as city council, and he tries to pretend he's all good and your friend and all that, but he'll kiss their ass all day, every day. That's, you know, he's tied with them. You got Mike Ketchum, you got Steve Corbett. Those are all members of Hornish Brothers Trucking, which are also city council people, and but they're the managing members of Hornish Brothers Trucking, aka Fountain City Leasing, the company that fired me so I couldn't sue these guys. That's exactly what happened. And you have and Steve Waxler is city council, and his wife is the head of the man unit, which is the sheriff's department, right? So that's why I lost my job. So we're gonna get rid of these guys and tell you more about this corruption. Is right, you can't see it here, but if you go this way through Pontiac, or yeah, past Pontiac Park, you go way out onto the other end of town. I'll see if I can get some footage up on there. Right now I ain't got no gas to go over there, but because it's on the outside of town, it's outside the city limits. And here's what a lot of people don't realize: a building went up there. It's called Decked, right? That's the name of the company, Decked. Well, when the building went up, no company was in there. No company wanted it. Let me tell you what happened there. Here in Defiance, Ohio, you taxpayers, people paying the taxes for Defiance, Ohio, you should be very concerned about this, because what happened, that building Decked, it's not even in the city limits. Our city people are trying to move the city limits, but they ain't yet. Okay, so that building Decked was put up, and what happened was the city of Defiance used taxpayer money to buy that property and construct the building. They did, and what they call it, where they develop it or whatever. They bought that land, developed it, put the building up, and all of that on taxpayer money, on our money. That's the fact. That's what they did, okay? And then when they got it all done, they were worried to death. I know this because I heard the conversation myself between, I was right there with them, riding in the truck, riding in the pickup, because we had to go do something for the company. And it was Steve Waxler and Paul Merriman, and then one other person, I can't remember the name, the other city council member. Paul Merriman is not, but two of them was city council, and they're sitting there talking about how they're about to shit their pants because the city went ahead and used all this tax money to purchase that and develop it, and they ain't got nobody to go in there. You know what I'm saying? That was your tax dollars. That was almost, you know, wasted, whatever. But what happened there, you know, and who benefits from that? Because eventually they got decked to go in there, which is there now. I don't know how that all planned out, if the city got their money back or not, but that's our tax money that they did that with. That's what we're dealing with here in Defiance. It is nothing but corruption every which way you turn. And the names I named are nothing but corrupt, lying assholes, and that's the truth. You know, so that's just one example of what's going on here in Defiance, you know, and one example, you know, my case is another, Rob Schaefer's case is another. It's corrupt to the core. And, you know, I just wanted to jump on here and give a shout out and say, you know, the update is no different than yesterday. Still nothing. These assholes still have my stuff. They stole my stuff. You know, please help share this. Please help get the word out, because these assholes, you know, whatever. It's time we take them down. And I need people to stand up with me, you know. This is how they're treating me. They got no business not giving me my stuff. All they got to do is tell me where the hell it's at. It's mine. I have every right to it, right? Anyway, thanks for checking it out. I'll talk to you later. I'm going to work on this other video pretty soon here and hopefully get that up too. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you later.